Take three. Action. All right, y'all. Welcome back. Take three in the building. We on episode number three, y'all. First of all, let me give a quick
Take
shout out to
three.
my
Okay.
girls, Looky Lou, Big Meech. Y'all looking beautiful, and
Mm,
thank y'all for taking this journey
I look
with
the
me. I
best.
know I tell y'all that all the time, but thank y'all for taking this journey with me. We got a long road ahead, and it's looking bright, y'all. So we're gonna keep our heads up, keep doing our thing. Consistency, that's what it's all about.
It's key.
That's key. All right, so for take three, episode three, we decided to watch another Netflix movie. Came out in 2024 called Relay. All right, Relay stars Riz Ahmed, and Lily James. Thriller type joint, type mystery, action a little bit. Let's go ahead and get down to the critiquing of Relay. Mitra, Big Meech, you recommended this movie for us, so we're gonna let you be the first one to review it. Go ahead with do your thing.
Okay, well, so I picked this for us because I felt like it was a hidden gem. I don't even remember how I stumbled across it, but I felt like it was a hidden gem after I got into it, started watching it. I was like, oh, okay, this is different. This guy, you know what I'm saying, kind of some twist. I didn't expect that. And at first I thought it was just going to be like a background for me folding clothes. And then I started like, hold up, rewinding it, like, okay, what's going on? Let me watch this. Let me actually, watch this. So that is why I recommended that to be one of the items on the list. So I would like to see what y'all thought of the pick, because of course, since I recommend that means I liked it, and see what did you like or dislike about it?
I would say it took a little while for me to really get into it. I like the storyline once it started to develop, like the whole purpose of what this man's job was. And not only that, I like that it gave his background, his backstory, because he had his own personal demons going on as well. So I liked how that all related with what he was doing and how he was helping other people. It was a fight scene
Couple
in
of
the
them.
van, and maybe I was tripping, but it looked like they was fighting in slow motion. And I was like, and I was not under the influence of anything. It looked like they was fighting in slow motion, and I was like, for real? So that kind of threw me off. Um, I think the end, I'm not gonna lie, the end of the movie, maybe the last 30 minutes or so, kind of threw me off with um the lady, she ended up on their team, the lady he was helping.
Spoiler alert. Yep.
Well, that's all right. It's a couple years old.
True, true, true.
Oh, so and maybe I had missed something in it where as far as how she ended up working for them, I don't know. But I think the storyline in itself, just how everything, how the main character came to be was pretty interesting.
Okay, okay. What you think, Lulu? You big on character development and stuff. And for me, I did think it developed the characters well. And we can go back and answer real questions too, because I do understand what you was asking and how those came together.
Okay, so I got to keep it a bug. If I cannot latch onto a movie, I'm not gonna finish it. So I'm not gonna admit that I finished the whole movie.
Okay.
But I will say, I seen that he was like an alcoholic, and I know they were talking about the addiction thing, and I did like him. I'm a little bit on the spectrum. So movies like this give me anxiety because I didn't want him to be harmed. I feel like by the time I got to the middle part, that's when he was actually saying words because he didn't talk the whole time.
Yeah, I didn't
Um,
think he could talk either with the machine thing. I actually just thought he
Right.
couldn't talk.
yeah, it was making me, I don't know, it was just giving me anxiety. And I felt like I did feel though, even though real you did spoil it, I felt like they were coming after him. They were trying to get to him. So I felt that from to the point where I seen. And I mean, I think the character development is good. I feel like it is a form of a mystery with a little bit of action in it. But, my genre is my genre. But it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad.
Oh, okay. That's so crazy too. So your genre's rom-com. Real, you got the comedies. I guess I'm more of a whodunit person, and we
Yeah.
going to that next week. But Real, to answer your question of how they got there, that first scene of the guy in the cafe.
Yes.
I think that was the real case that they wanted. So she ended up having to fake, needing help basically to act with him.
The cafe with the first man when he was
Yeah.
getting walked.
Mhm.
So I'm so confused.
So that was a pharmaceutical case, right? The 1st.
And he watched and protected him and got him off the
Was
hook.
it the same?
And
No,
you
because the
see
other
how with
one was
all of his clients, he keeps a copy. Remember how he said he keeps a copy
yes.
of his stuff? So he would have kept a copy of that one as well, because that's what they wanted from him.
Oh, so then they set him up on the back end. So that all was a setup. So she was acting scared for no reason.
Yeah, because I was, and I didn't get it until like a little later. So I was like, why she was messing up? Remember first they had to redo it because she left pages out. Did she? Right. I was like, girl, if it was me, you'd be.
But he said though, which I don't understand that then, because he said once you don't follow the instructions, we're out. So he should have did that, but he liked her.
Other. He was falling for her.
Yeah, he liked her. I could tell. He was just looking at her page, and even that one call. This is where I got to. I got to this, and he was saying a little extra. They hung up. Like, first off, man, you fuck that. But yeah, but then she knew where the guys were the whole time and all the extra shit. I'm thinking like they could just murk your ass right now. Like that's the part I'm like, she in on this.
And then ain't had no blinds. So I was like, why is she just standing?
You be a haunted.
Big old window talking about there's a van outside. I was like, and they can see you too.
That's how I knew.
Right. Yeah. And you did not care, huh? Okay. So but they do that. They do not believe in
I don't like blinds though, y'all. I'm gonna be real with you.
In a bunch of windows too.
Right.
I want a whole bunch of windows in my condo with no blinds. That's what I want.
That tight. You must want to stay in the country somewhere where you ain't got no neighbors.
No, I want to be in the city. I want them to be able to see me.
Lord, don't want
all my windows open now too.
So, Big Meech, I got a question.
Yes.
Now, the case itself was a real case though, because about the pesticide. Because it came out, remember at the end when he was on that train and somebody was on the phone looking at the news that it came out.
Okay. So she just played her part and used that as something to draw him in. Okay, because I didn't even think it was a real case. I was like, oh, she just really was playing, huh?
But it really came out
and that it was a real thing.
Yeah.
And did she work? Because that was the part I didn't get. Did she even work for that company? Or she just
or was she I don't know. And what the
girl. Well, he looked up online, so yeah, she did. Remember, he looked her up. So I guess she made her. Yeah, she made it really real because they looked it up to verify it before they take the case on. So it's like okay.
Now you just let me know how it ends when we off the the record.
Yeah, you gotta watch that.
Yeah.
One thing I would say is I would not have mind working at the call center. Between the deaf person and what all they had to do was read back or say back whatever the person was saying. I would not have mind working at the call center. And you can imagine the kind of stories you hear
right
daily basis of what people doing, like what's going on.
I can't have jobs like that. I'd be singing like a bird.
Right. That told everybody.
It did make me wonder. I did look it up. I was wondering, is this real? I've never heard of that. That's also what kind of piqued my interest about it. I was like, is this a real thing?
Okay.
It might be. Yeah.
Like what made somebody come up with this concept? So that also kind of
ain't no telling though, for real. It's a lot that's going on that we don't know nothing about. And and I'm kind of glad. The less I know, the better sometimes,
Same.
But there's no telling. Like you said, in the beginning, I thought the dude didn't speak. So I was like, imagine being in a 2-hour movie and you ain't got to say nothing.
Exactly. It was like, what the heck? So
he ended up speaking.
So it doesn't sound like you all enjoyed the pick. I mean, sorry about that. But hey, Would you recommend somebody to watch it? Let's say, would you say it's worth them checking it out to watch?
If that's their lane, yeah. If they like those types of movies, like you said, like you were intrigued by it because that's the genre of choice that you like. The mystery vibe. It's kind of like a action thriller. Is it a thriller? Is that would you consider that movie?
They
No, not a
considered
thriller,
it
but
a
like
Oh, that was
thriller
no.
on what you call it, but I think it's like an action more.
It's more about action. So
Yeah.
if you're into that, it's a good watch. If you into that, you could follow it and you know. But because it wasn't bad at all. Like in that way, I just couldn't latch onto it. It's personal.
So what would you rate it?
A 5. No, a 7. I'll give it a 7. I
Look,
give it a 7.
of the hour that you watched of it, about a 7.
I would give it a 7 because the character development was really good. I liked that he did have that backstory. He had issues and it was unraveling, so he needed something else to latch on to, which I liked. And it was well put together. It wasn't the shots were good. I guess I was paying attention more to the technicality of the film more so than the story. But it was cool.
Okay. Well, I'm with you, Loopy Lou. I think I'm gonna give it a 7 as well for the same reasons. The character development, the backstory. Like I said, that fight scene threw me off. It was just not it. It felt like they had did the take maybe like 80 times, and it was just like, look, then what we gonna do?
This
What
last
we
one's
got.
gonna be it. Okay. I don't remember that one. I have to go back and see.
Go back in that van in that fight scene, and you're gonna be like,
Because I remember what you're talking about, because that was when she ended up revealing herself.
yeah, yeah. It threw me all the way off. They was moving so slow. They was just tired. They just probably edited some takes together. It won't it.
Mm.
Um, I did have a lot of questions in which you did answer them, Mitra. So, but I give it a 7. Would I have somebody watch it if they like that type of stuff? But um, it probably won't be the first movie I think of. I know for a fact it won't be the first movie I think of. But, all right, what about you, Big Meech?
Okay, well, of course, I liked it. I definitely liked the story development. I liked that it was a unique concept. I don't feel like I've seen that plot, that story before, and then it having the different layers, right? Like initially thinking the guy couldn't speak, and then having the addiction that he had, and then actually someone in that addiction group being the person who helps him at the end as well. So it kind of like tied everything in together. And then I even like went back and we watched little pieces because I was like, when old girl revealed herself again, it was one of them things of folded, and I was like, wait a minute, did I miss something? And then when I went back, started seeing it, I was like, oh, okay, because I was wondering why he kept on saying. I was like, this girl would have been gone if it was me. Like I'm hanging up the phone, I'm not answering no more. So I was entertained. I'm a little dilemma because see, I gave his and hers an 8, and I actually feel like I probably should have gave that a 9 because I think that I liked both of them in different ways, and then had the little quirks with them also. So I guess like if I gave his and hers an 8, I'm gonna have to give this an 8 as well.
You give it an 8 as well? Okay. Okay. Well, y'all heard it from us. Take 3. Watch it if you want to.
Let's see. I'm trying to think of a comparable because maybe that's the thing. Yeah.
I personally
If
would
you
not
like a
compare
Knives
it to
Out
his.
type of thing, then you would like this. If you like rom coms and comedy, expecting all that, no, that's not gonna be your lane.
Yeah.
If you're interested in action, mystery type of movie with character development, you would be interested in Relay, Netflix. Check it out. Thank y'all, ladies. Take 3, episode 3.
Yeah.
We'll be back. Until next time, y'all. Peace.